So I know I've been gone a few weeks, but is it just me or has the left gotten even crazier since I've been out? Who in their right mind is buying this crap? And what twilight zone are they living in? We are 23 trillion in debt, and their answer to this crap storm is to murder more babies, erase our borders, and make even more promises that they can't pay for. While I was off bringing a baby into this world, liberal politicians were apparently trying to make it as sucky to live in as humanly possible in just about every way they can think of. In just the past few weeks, they've openly pushed for normalizing abortion up until the moment of birth, completely scrapping any notion of borders, running up a debt bill longer than their list of genderless pronouns, forcibly seizing our guns, and spending every dime that our great-great-grandchildren haven't even yet had a chance to make. Take abortion, for example. See, once upon a time, it was all about protecting the mentally handicapped 12-year-old girl with endometriosis who was raped by her dad, and the baby's got the world's most fatal anomaly. But now, here's Bernie spouting off about how taxpayer-funded abortion of perfectly healthy babies should be encouraged for population control so that we can save the rainforest.
I realize this is a poisonous topic for politicians, but it's crucial to face. Empowering women and educating everyone on the need to curb population growth seems a reasonable campaign to enact. Would you be courageous enough to discuss this issue and make it a key feature of a plan to address climate catastrophe?
Well, Martha, the answer is yes. And the answer has everything to do with the fact that women in the United States of America, by the way, have a right to control their own bodies and make reproductive decisions. And the Mexico City Agreement, which denies American aid to those organizations around the world that allow women to have abortions or even get involved in birth control, to me is totally absurd.
Newsflash, y'all, that's called eugenics. It wasn't okay when the ancient Mayans butchered their children in hopes of getting better weather, and it's sure as heck not okay in 2019. But somehow, while we can save babies delivered at 24 weeks, Pete Buttigieg thinks it's biblical to murder them 5 minutes before they're born full term.
Now, right now, they hold everybody in line with this one kind of piece of doctrine about abortion, right? Which is obviously a tough issue for a lot of people to think through morally. Then again, there's a lot of parts of the Bible that talk about how life begins with breath. And so even that is something that we can interpret differently.
On top of that, the left's apparently given up all pretenses that they care about border security. Now, it's their running platform that we should just throw open the whole country to every Tom, Ahmed, and Julio who feel like meandering across the border. And hey, if that includes a few more sex traffickers and child rapists, who are we to judge, right? Money is apparently not an issue, considering that we're going to give everyone free college, healthcare, housing, food, birth control, abortions, basic income, and daycare, and take care of all the illegals who aren't paying into the system while we're at it. And if we need more cash, it'll just sprout up out of the ground like daisies. These are the exact bad policy decisions that have gotten us into these messes in the first place. The more free stuff liberals promise, the further into the hole we all get. Then they promise even more free stuff to dig us out of it. And around and around and around we go. And somehow, millions of people fall for it every time. Make no mistake, this is not a difficult concept, and it is well proven. The farther left liberals are allowed to go, the farther into the proverbial crapper we will all be. Because if their solutions actually worked, Chicago would be a thriving utopia. And that's your Reality Check, America. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and stay sane out there.